here. Today I'm at the Photo Fiend's house and we're with beautiful model Paxton, and we're doing a photo shoot of me actually using my very first camera. So I'm actually shooting with the Canon Rebel XSI and the kit lens over here. So this is the 18 to 55 millimeter. We're going to be mostly using natural light here, and then we're going to go and shoot some shots with the Ringlight that Photo Fiend made. So let's just get started with the shooting. And before we start, I just wanted to let you guys know that this video is sponsored by Squarespace.
Whether you need a domain, website, or online store, make your next move with Squarespace. With its easy to set up domain service, beautiful award-winning designer templates, all in one platform, and 24/7 customer service. Start your free trial at squarespace.com/Irene Rudnyk and enter the offer code Irene Rudnyk to get the 10% off your first purchase. Have you guys ever thought that upgrading to a new camera is gonna make your pictures look much better? Well, I certainly did, but with time I realized that that's not really true. And although a more expensive camera is gonna give you better quality images, more precision, and more control, the light, the styling, and most importantly, your skill is what is gonna make this picture great. I get asked about the camera and the lens that I use on daily, and some even think that the only reason my pictures are good is because I'm using a quite expensive camera and quite expensive lens. So I wanted to give myself a little challenge and photograph with the very first camera that I got. This is a crop sensor with a kit lens. You can actually find this camera and lens combo on Amazon for less than $200 used. Let's see if it's the camera or the photographer that can take good pictures.
Guys, this is really weird to shoot with this because I can't even see exactly on the screen because it's so small. I can't even see if it's in focus. I don't even know how much I can push the highlights and shadows here. So let's just hope for the best. Let's hope that it actually works out in the end. Okay, so before we continue with the shooting, I wanted to check out these pictures on the screen because I haven't shot with this camera in so long. I just want to see how far I can push the highlights and the shadows here, so I know how backlit I should be shooting these images. So let's see what they look like.
So after seeing the images on the screen, I decided that I don't want to do the heavily backlit images as the dynamic range on this camera is definitely not as good as on my 5D. So we moved to a different location where the light was a lot more uniform and bright. But one of the worst parts was not the dynamic range, but actually the amount of focus points that I get on this camera. I also had to shoot at a pretty low shutter speed because this lens wouldn't allow as much light as I'm used to, so it was actually pretty hard to get a picture decently sharp. But after about 15 minutes and fiddling with the camera, I was able to find that sweet spot with the settings and the light, and I actually came out with the images that I really like. For our second location, we went into the basement and did some shots with the Ringlight. The Photo Fiend actually made these himself and he spent around $70 per each Ringlight. He actually has a whole video on how to make them, and I will leave it in the description down below for anyone who's interested. I used one big ring light in front of the model as my main light and two smaller ones on each side of the model to give her some shoulder light. On the right, the ring light is actually a lot more powerful than on the left, so it's also giving us some light on the background and showing us a little bit more detail. One of the ring lights can actually change colors, so I put it on the model side with the blue light on. On the other side, we have the warm ring light and the smallest one facing the wall.
guys for watching this video. Don't forget to check out Paxton and the Photo Fiend. I'm gonna leave their links in the description down below. And yeah, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Bye!
Again, big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. I'm actually in the process of revamping my website with Squarespace, so go ahead and check them out if you haven't already.